Great fellas, I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill. Today we are going to play with a Tesák. I tested this tank quite a bit in the random battles in the live server, and you know what? I really want to highlight this and I want to say what I said before, okay? So look at this beautiful, magnificent gentleman, what he said. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill. And today you are going to see the best games which we had on the stream with Vaza 71. Now, first things first, I want to tell you how I feel about this tank before we are going to go into the action. And this tank feels like a disappointment. I did not play one game, I did not play 2 games, I played 47 games with this tank. 47 games with this vehicle, fellas. It felt like pile of kaku. Okay? I would not act surprised if Wargaming would move this tank. Don't get me wrong, this vehicle has some fun moments, right? This tank can clip trash burn for 1.8 thousand damage. I did that once. This tank can overall burst some tanks for 600 to 900 damage. I did that multiple times overall. But this vehicle is far away from being ideal, okay? Overall, as a light tank, it's bad light tank for spotting. In other words, only Sheridan has less common than this tank does, so overall it's bad. And this tank is not really good at making damage. And you may say, but skill 2000 damage is not that bad. It's pretty awful for me personally, right? Considering... That being said, what I'm trying to say by saying this, fellas, my predictions or my overall impressions of this tank was definitely right. And in your face, Mr. Adam, I can already see the next thumbnail title. I was wrong about this tank. Ha! In your face. How about that? This tank is rated 2 stars, and it will keep the rating as a 2 stars. And in fact, I think I am a bit too kind to give a 2 stars for this vehicle. Brutal tank to play with, but a hell of a fun tank to play with, right? So that's important thing to say. All in all, what I can add extra where this vehicle goes, you are feeling like a hunter hunting for lightly armored tanks in the close range. Pre-aiming with this tank is extremely difficult and extremely hard, fellas. It truly is. Doing damage from the longer range is also kind of meh, at least personally for me. I don't see the point. Imagine the situation. You are sitting in the bush, you are enjoying yourself, you are ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, you want to ta-ta-ta someone, and the thing is, the distance is longer. You will do 200 damage in the best case scenario, you know? With other light tank, you would slap for your, whatever, 300, 400 damage, 500 damage, depending on the light, depending on the ammunition. With this thing, it's just a different situation and a different beauty. But you know what? It's okay. We are going to be fine. Let's try to enjoy it and let's try to find the wild trash burn so we can beat the living crap out of him or something, right? That's what we can do. By the way, speaking about the 2 in the index page for this vehicle, 2 is kind rating because this tank could be worth even less than that. I'm not even joking, fellas. I am not even joking. Good, very good. We were paying attention. Excellent, very nice. By the way, this Tesák had so much fun, fellas, so much fun. He is so glad and he is so happy he researched this new line. He is having the best time ever, fellas. Very nice and very enjoyable experience. That was quick, a minute for him. And you know what? What can I say? I can say 2 minutes is not that bad, or 1 minute is not that bad. It could be worse, okay? Okay, so what do we want to do here? How we can get some use and how we can be smart with this mother trucking tank? We do not want to make some stupid pressure because it's just simply not worth it. We want to be smart with our decisions. That's what we want to do, fellas. We want to be smart with our decisions. Everyone is running away from here. Everyone is running away from here. That means we are running away as well. We are very, very well aware of the situation, what is happening here, and enemies are being involved, enemies are being aggressive, our Progetto is dead meat. There is nothing what we can change about that. Meanwhile, Art is saying, can't believe after playing 7 years, Skill is playing in the team. You dirty clicker. You dirty, dirty, dirty clicker. You know what? There is only one joke to make. And after all those years, I met you playing Arta. I mean, this is a good one, fellas. This is a good one. Okay, very, very nice. Beautiful. Yeah, I think he gets the joke. I think he gets the joke, fellas. Beautiful. Very, very nice. Oi, oi. Okay, so what do we want to do at this point? At this point, we want to get involved somehow. Hopefully in the smart way.
Better luck with the next show. Like a hot knife through the
Oi, 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 oi. You see, with many other tanks, we would get a bit more use from all of this, if you know what I mean. With this vehicle, it's not necessarily the case. But you know what? We are going to be alright. Trukst. Kill steal. Kill steal. Mine. I want to go for the high explosive clip because I have a dream to meet this E4. What do I mean by saying I have a dream to meet this E4? I really want to catch his ass and I want to eat his ass. Is it worth to eat his ass at this point? Not so much. Meanwhile, this gentleman auto him. Okay, beautiful, 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 beautiful. He did more damage to me than I did to him, but to be completely honest with you, in this situation, it doesn't really matter because this game is definitely over. I should be dead, maybe I won't be, I am not. Nice. Okay, so look, so much effort and so much trying to get barely 3.8 thousand. And this is kind of lucky for us because we have a good map for light tank, right? With the same Manticore, I would be able to spot significantly more. Or Ruski light tank, right? And probably I would have been able to do more damage as well because I can punish every 10 seconds or every so often for 400. With this vehicle, it's different story. You are just searching for your dreams. You are searching for beautiful ass that you can eat. Honestly, this is what this tank is. 1.8 thousand damage, 1.9 thousand assisting damage. I'm not going to cry over it. And we made some profits as well. That's nice. Let's keep it up. Okay, round number 2, Empire Border Standard Battle. Definitely not the best situation for us, but you know what? We are big boys and we are going to be okay. I want to believe that they are going to have a light tank who is going like so. Speaking about this 13105, right? But let's see, can we get into position to punish him? Obviously, having high explosive ammunition would be nice, but if we are meeting the LT-432, then we are doing no damage whatsoever. So I don't really think we can actually afford this and we can get some use of this. I don't really think it's worth the risk. It's better to do a bit less damage, but to do the damage. Never mind. Oh, I mind. It's okay. Good. 500 is half of the trouble, okay? 500 is half of the trouble. By the way, both of us just tratata him to death. Literally. We just tratata him to death. Okay, what is next part or what is the next mission for us? I would love to see this Amake sitting somewhere over there, but I don't really think it is going to be so simple and so easy. I want to see Borat as well. Borat would be very, very nice, clippable meatball, honestly. It would be absolutely amazing and it would be absolutely glorious. You know what? What I'm trying to do at the moment, I am trying to take a bit different approach and different angles here. Okay, would you look at that? We can get some assisting damage and that would be very much appreciated, and this is exactly what I'm looking for. And after that, whenever this guy will try to escape, because he will eventually, then we are going to have the best time ever. So at this point, please take it slowly, we are going to be completely fine. Okay, he's checking is he getting spotted, and obviously he is. Is it a bad thing for us? No, I do not really think so, we are completely fine. And Mr. Borat. Oh, yes.
He took one for the team.
Look, you see, we found the guy who has no armor. And whenever someone doesn't have any armor whatsoever, that's absolutely glorious and that's absolutely amazing to just simply burst him in the face, right? This Borat forgot his name, I can promise you that. Borat is thinking egg tuna. This is what Borat is thinking. What a broken tank, he says. What a broken tank. Crazy. I just got spotted for a second and minus 600. But once again, this tank is good against the paper tanks and in the very close distance. If the distance is not so close, then the tank obviously it's not so good. We need to definitely keep this in mind. Now, ooh, would you look at that? Tra-ta-ta-ta-ta. 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 How about this spraying? How about this spraying, fellas? I'm telling you, this is how you are playing with this vehicle. Quite nuts, if you would ask me. Quite nuts, fellas. Okay, how about this Mr. Borat? Is he still sitting over there? That's the question. And it doesn't look like he does. Light tank relocated, so we want to have a standard ammunition for guard. And now tra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Tra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. This is pretty nuts, okay? This is pretty nuts how to play. Ok, tu kulva. Luckily, he doesn't have the high explosives. If he would have gotten high explosive ammunition loaded, it would have been significantly worse. It would be very, very, very bad. Now I am pretending that I'm going like this, but I know he is going to flank me this way. Okay? I am pretty sure that this gentleman will think about flanking me this way. Apparently I am wrong. That's good. Very, very good. I don't mind to be wrong. That means we could go like so. Excellent. How about that, fellas? That was one of the best experience in the world of tanks. We slapped each other in the face until we forgot our names, right? Okay, what to do next? We need to find this AMX. Unfortunately, I'm down to fartable for the AMX, but I think we are going to be fine and we are going to survive this. Once again, I want to believe this AMX may go for us, but our team is capping the base, which is absolutely amazing. That means securing the game, right? No complaints, no regrets. I was very, very aggressive in this situation, so I cannot complain about this. In this game, was it fun tank? Sure. Was it competitive tank? To a certain extent it was, because we met a lot of paper vehicles. If we are meeting tanks that actually has armor, it would be significantly worse, I can promise you that. Beautiful, fellas. 3.4 thousand damage, 600 assisting damage, Paskuki medal, cool-headed. That was alright, and we cannot complain about all of this, right? I would say that was fine. I missed a lot of shots, only 34 penetrations. Yeah, I could have penetrated him more times. That's okay. Anyways, 18,000 profits so far, so good. Let's go for one more for a good measure. Okay, last but not least, we have Outpost Standard Battle. Okay, let's see what we can do, fellas. Let's see what we can do. I really want to punish someone going on top of the hill. Hopefully we will meet some Batchats or Ergashem Flipwagen or the same Tesák, right? That's what we can hope for. That's what we can hope for. So, let's see. Do they have some brave souls? Oh, yes, they do. 35 damage. I mean, to be fair, that was high explosive clip, okay? But 35 damage, that was... or 135. Holy bananas, that was... that was so good. I mean, I'm speechless. I'm speechless how good that was. Ooh. Fellas, I'm flabbergasted. I am flabbergasted with this awesome performance. Yeah, I believe I do not need to highlight this, and I do not need to say that wasn't the greatest choice of all time to load high explosive ammo. I needed to shoot APs, right? But that's okay, I got what I deserved. I cannot complain about this. Now, in my humble opinion, the Flipwagen should be sitting over there. Oh my bananas, and I'm spotted here. Interesting. Interesting. Very, very interesting. How we could outspot the son of the banana? What do you think? How we could outspot this son of the banana? This is the question. Our team is taking humongous one for the team. I am not doing the job as a spotter though. Not gonna lie, I am not doing the job as a spotter in this type of situation. Yeah, this is no bueno, fellas. Ergashem Flipwagen is sitting right there, and I cannot do absolutely anything about that. There is a leopard going through the middle of the field. I don't really think we can change about this. I do not really think we can change something about this. And this is the situation which you will typically get with this tank whenever you simply cannot outspot the enemy light tanks, right? You will have some situations like this whenever you just simply cannot outspot the enemy lights. Okay. Would you look at that? I'm trying to get as much use as I physically and possibly can, but this is straight up overrun from this light tank side. I am trying to escape before it's too late for obvious reasons, but this is not as easy as I would love to say it is. You see how much job there is involved in this tank? Oh, you are making a mistake. Hi, mate.
Ready to fire. He took one for the team.
And that was hell of a fun. Okay, that was hell of a fun. This is a nice situation that we could slap that Flipwagen. Not every shot penetrated, but that's completely fine, and that was the most enjoyable part of this game, right? That was absolutely amazing. Other than that, fellas, you see what are the difficulties? You are just simply not good enough as a light tank to be competitive, at least in my opinion. You know what? It's not good enough. Let's go for one more. Okay, and we are back. 2,300 damage. We scored somewhere high. In fact, we are first by the damage and second by experience. I'm kind of happy about this considering how this game went. It was very, very difficult game, not gonna lie. My decision wasn't the finest. Fellas, hello there. I had a gut feeling, fellas. I had a gut feeling that we want to go for one more, and look at this. Now, this is a very, very nice test how this tank looks like in Prokhorovka field when someone semi-challenger, that would be me, is playing with a tank. Skill, what do you mean semi-challenges? Sometimes I can be a bit too greedy, sometimes I can get autoloader syndrome, but nevertheless we will try to make it work. Cheers, fellas. We can do this. Double espresso, by the way. Actually, singular espresso. Singular. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. First things first, I really want to take this typical bush. Although it looks like our light tank wants to do that as well. Indeed, our light tank is thinking about this bush, fair enough. So I am going a bit higher over there. What is the main reason why am I going higher? I am just trying to see maybe BR would try to go into the bush or something. Obviously I got outspotted by this Centurion action shit, which is fair enough. Not much what I can change about that. Now let's see. Can we get some more use here? Or I supposed to say any use here. Or
Enemy armor is damaged.
we are just trying to slap the living crap out of this guy for obvious reasons. I hope that makes sense. And good. One light tank is gone. Good, 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 good. Very good, fellas. Very, very, very good. Obviously, I believe we can get more, and we will get more. We're going to be fine. We are going to be fine. 2 light tanks to go. EBR mother trucker somewhere. And Tesák. Okay, brother from mother. I can see him. Okay, good. This guy decided to get involved, so now this bush is free. I'm going to take this bush because I think he is in loads of trouble, but he doesn't realize that yet, honestly. That's what I think. Because there is a big chance that enemy Tesák would simply go and spot him, plus on top of that Arta. This is a bad decision from this gentleman's side to be aggressive, and you know what? His bad decision can give plenty of use for us, so that is something.
Like a hot knife through the butter.
Look at this. Whenever you are shooting over a long distance, right? I have done 100 damage or 160 damage, and I was bursting him like my life would depend on it. You know? That's pretty damn crazy if you would ask me. That is absolutely disgusting. But we are okay. We are focusing on the assisting damage nevertheless. Right? Assisting damage is what we are looking for, and this is what we need. I'm going to load the gold at the moment, and the main reason why am I going to... Who is spotting me? Do you think they have a... Do you think they have Mother Trucker in the proper bush? Could EBR get there in time? Maybe. Let me see. Hard to tell, honestly. Extremely hard to tell the DBR manager to get into that bush or not really. I am very, very well aware that our team is getting flanked over there. I know, and I can see that, but you know what? I think we are going to be alright for now. I don't think we need to caco our pants. I think we are feeling fine. I don't want to go for a long-range shots like this. I do not really think it is worth it. But what I would love to do, I would love to spot the guy sitting somewhere here in the back, right? That would be absolutely amazing. How about if we would take this typical bush right there and we would spot this STB? I have a feeling, fellas, that we can actually do that without bigger problems whatsoever. We can keep them spotted. Our lighters will rain on them like there is no tomorrow. That's absolutely glorious. By the way, that's brave. Yeah, that was very, very brave play from this gentleman's side. I'm aware of that. I wasn't as brave as he was. TVP sniping from the back, now we know. Not acting surprised, to be completely honest with you. I know that this gentleman could have done that, right? Since he never been spotted, that's okay. Meanwhile,
Like a hot knife through the
you see what is the problem of this tank? I would play with a Manticore, I do 400. I play with Russian light tank, I do 300. I play with Vaza, I do 400 if I hit. This tank just cannot deliver over long distance. That's the problem of this vehicle. if this vehicle would be a bit better over longer distance, it would be a fine tank and everything would have been okay. Now, in the game like this tank is only able to spot. I'm not even joking. This tank is only able to spot, which isn't necessarily horrible, to be completely honest with you. It is not necessarily horrible. For a budget, 22 damage for a budget, fellas. I'm not even joking. 20 bloody 2 damage. 22. Ooh, call me stupid, but that doesn't look great, does it? Call me stupid, but that doesn't look great. Oppa, okay. We can see TVP is over there. Obviously, he will go for us. I am trying to burst him as much as I physically and possibly can, while running away for my life, for obvious reasons, right? So much work, so much work. So much work, fellas. Uyopterarai, how much work do we have to do? I do not know. I stand by my opinion that this vehicle in the best case scenario is 2, and the main reason why it is 2 because it's fun. If not the fun factor, I believe this tank easily could be rated 1, and I would not have a doubt in my mind. I would not have a doubt in my mind, with all honesty, fellas. Not a single bit. Not a single bit. I don't really mind, to be completely honest with you. All I need to do at this in this situation is I need to load high explosive ammunition. Not even high explosives. And we are going like like this. That's all we can do. I know, fellas, that it doesn't look good. I know it doesn't look good. But this is what this tank is. And you know what? It's okay. I'm happy and I'm satisfied with this session, what we showed for you. Now, what you need to keep in mind, fellas, you need to keep in mind that we are going to have a best of with this tank whenever we are going to market, right? And I have no doubts whatsoever that best of will look pretty good of this vehicle. But this is what we have in the live session. 1.1 thousand damage, 3.8 thousand assisting damage. That's good. I am happy about this. How much our other Tesák spotted? 1.5 thousand. Yeah, unfortunate. And our EBR did 6.5. Very beautiful spot by the EBR. He did a great job. Looks like enemy EBR was sitting somewhere in the middle as well. But not in the main bush, because I would have hit him at least once. That's okay. No complaints, no regrets. So after 4 games with this tank, we played for 2.2 thousand damage and for 1.6 thousand assisting damage. It is not a horrible score for this tank, and as a matter of fact, it's enough to get the 3rd mark of excellence if I will keep playing with a score like this. But we need to keep in mind that I am a sucker for light tanks. I love light tanks with all my heart. I am enjoying playing with them, and it is a pleasure, it is honor, it's amazing, right? Trust me, for a casual player or not so... not a light tank lover as a player, this would be a torture and hell to go through. I can promise you that. Anyways, fellas, that's what I have for you today. I hope you had a blast and I hope you enjoyed yourself. And see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.